Government is not reason, it is not eloquent, it is force. Like fire, it is a dangerous servant and a fearful master. Experience has taught us that it is much easier to prevent an enemy from posting themselves than it is to dislodge them after they have got possession, and when the freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led, like sheep, to the slaughter. A pack of jackasses led by a lion is superior to a pack of lions led by a jackass. It is impossible to govern the world without God. It is the duty of all nations to acknowledge the providence of Almighty God, to obey His will, to be grateful for His benefits and humbly implore His protection and favor. Firearms stand next in importance to the Constitution itself. Be Americans. Let there be no sectionalism, no north, south, east or west. You are all dependent on one another and should be one in union. In one word, be a nation. Be Americans, and be true to yourselves. But if the laws are to be so trampled upon with impunity, and a minority is to dictate to the majority, there is an end put at one stroke to republican government, and nothing but anarchy and confusion is to be expected thereafter. Occupants of public offices love power and are prone to abuse it. The future of this nation depends on the Christian training of our youth. All Freemasonry should be disbanded in America because our organization has been infiltrated by the Illuminati and they have bad intention for America and the world. 99% of failures come from people who make excuses. However, political parties may now and then answer popular ends. They are likely in the course of time and things, to become potent engines, by which cunning, ambitious, and unprincipled men will be enabled to subvert the power of the people and to usurp for themselves the reins of government, destroying afterwards the very engines which have lifted them to unjust dominion. Do not let anyone claim tribute of American patriotism if they even attempt to remove religion from politics. If ever again our nation stumbles upon unfunded paper, it shall surely be like death to our body politic. This country will crash. The last official act of any government is to loot the treasury. When one side only of a story is heard and often repeated, the human mind becomes impressed with it insensibly. Truth will ultimately prevail where there is pains taken to bring it to light. Character enough of an opposite description. My opinion is, that you could as soon scrub the blackamoor white, as to change the principles of a professorist Democrat, and that he will leave nothing unattempted to overturn the government of this country. I am sure that never was a people, who had more reason to acknowledge a divine interposition in their affairs, than those of the United States, and I should be pained to believe that they have forgotten that agency, which was so often manifested during our revolution, or that they failed to consider the omnipotence of that God who is alone able to protect them. The marvel of all history is the patience with which men and women submit to burdens unnecessarily laid upon them by their governments. The time is near at hand which must determine whether Americans are to be free men or slaves.